What's up, folks? My name is Glenn. You're watching PowerDrift, and welcome to the first round of the fourth season of Formula E. Now, a couple of months ago, we were in Berlin where we got you Mahindra Racing's first win at the Berlin E-Prix. Incredible stuff. However, things have gotten a lot more exciting. There's been a lot of changes with the team, and let's hear from them.
From the top, the instruction to Mahindra Racing this season has been to go and win. We've had a great season 3. We've now got to really reach the pinnacle. That's going to be tough because there are a lot of serious players in this championship, but we'll give it our best shot.
Well, last year was a lovely year for us. We achieved our goals, and in motorsport it's quite rare to say that you have achieved your goals and targets.
Yeah, Mahindra Racing's outlook for season 4 is to pretty much pick up the baton from where we left off in season 3. We had a really strong end to the year. We ended, if you count the last 8 races, we're the strongest team, and we really want to hammer that home this season. We think we have made the right level of development. We pushed the envelope.
I think it's a lot more competitive than what it was last year. Car development is pretty strong for most of the team. Some teams do have stronger packages in terms of race pace, etc. But I think overall the Mahindra package is going to be very competitive. So we do have a new partner who's come on board, and it's a very exciting partnership. They are going to be bringing a lot of technology for us in terms of how we can improve the efficiency of the car.
Renesas as a technical partner is really exciting, and it's been in the offing for a long time, but because of the industry they're in and the level of technology they can bring to Mahindra Racing, it's going to be a really exciting partnership for me and my fellow engineers. We will now have access to a level of technology that's at a very early stage of development. We'll be able to harness that hopefully quicker than we would do normally by just going to other product suppliers. So we're really looking forward to see what they've got in their development.
Hong Kong is an interesting circuit because Hong Kong is sort of a driver's circuit. It challenges the drivers. But at the same time, there's always that little bit, you push it, the walls are very hard in Hong Kong. So we are going to have some fun, action-filled racing. The races are pretty long at 43 and 45 laps at higher energy than last year. I think it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a good spectacle, and Hong Kong is a track which is going to give you action, speed, and a lot of destruction.
Race 1 started with Jean-Eric Vergne on pole, followed by Sam Bird and Nick Heidfeld. Rosenqvist wasn't too lucky and was stuck in the middle of the pack. A lockup and collision into the wall from Andre Lotterer forced a massive car pileup, which led to the first red flag in Formula E history. Halfway through the race, Sam Bird had an eventful pit stop, almost knocking over an engineer, and paid for the mistake with a drive-through penalty. However, he still managed to retain the lead. Nick was visibly frustrated with the Techeetah driver and tried everything in his power to get past him. But after a valiant drive, he finished third.
Mahindra is on the podium, and this is a great way to start the season. And keep in mind, this is a double-header, so we have all of this action once again tomorrow. Rosenqvist had a really tough day at the office yesterday, where because of a penalty from 7th he was relegated to 14th position out of the points themselves. But today he came back and showed everybody what's what by getting on pole position. When it came to Super Pole, the top 5 teams were all different teams on the grid. That just goes to show you that how close the racing is, and it all really comes down to the drivers. And Felix Rosenqvist pulled off an incredible qualifying session and put Mahindra on pole.
Yeah, we just put it on pole, okay? That's how we do it, man. That's how we do it, okay?
Race number 2 was a rolling start under the safety car due to a technical issue with the start lights. Felix locked up the rear of the car and spun out, handing the lead over to the newcomer Eduardo Mortara. Now in 9th place and a technical fault with Nick's car, the team had their work cut out for them. Rosenqvist drove like a man on fire, and after a decisive pit stop, he fought his way back to 3rd position. However, Eduardo Mortara spun out with 2 laps to go, handing the win over to Daniel Abt and Felix in 2nd. But this is far from the end of the story.
Well, if I look at the whole weekend, yesterday was okay, finishing 3rd, although it was not perfect, it's still a podium. Today obviously was a disaster. I had to stop and reset, which took a long time.
We had that unfortunate spin in the first lap, which was, it was in the end, no one else could have said it but me, so need to analyze what happened. That makes me really disappointed, but then anyways, you know, we had a great car in qualifying, great car in the race, so that's what you want to know in the first weekend of the season, and now we know that we will be strong contenders in the year, so it was good to put a bit of show on and a good recovery and fun race. Overall, you know, let's be happy about that. 2 podiums and we just come back stronger in Marrakesh.
Alright, so after an incredible race number 2, there was another twist in the story. So after the race got over, a couple of hours later, there was an investigation that was put out by the FIA where they found out that Daniel Abt, the race winner, a couple of his components on his car, the serial numbers didn't really line up. And as a result, he was demoted from 1st place. And this is incredibly bad luck for Daniel Abt because he's one of those guys who's always wanted to win. He's come on the podium a couple of times, and this was his very first win on his 25th birthday, which means he got 25 points on his 25th birthday. He got the trophy, he did the champagne showers, and a couple of hours later, it was stripped from him. But on another note, Felix Rosenqvist, to finish in 2nd place, came first, which means that this was Mahindra's first win. So on race 1, they finished 3rd on the podium, and on race 2, they won the race, which means that this is where they stand currently in the championship standings, which goes to show how exciting Formula E can be on the track, off the track, and even after the race is done. The next race happens in Marrakesh, and I for one am incredibly excited of what the future holds for this sport and for this season. You can tell us what you thought about Formula E this race in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do make sure that you subscribe to Mahindra Racing on all their social channels. Don't forget to share this video to really support the sport. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.